All right, guys, welcome back to another reaction video. My name is James.
I'm Nobu.
And today we are going to be watching Daredevil Season 3, Episode 10. So, everything is, absolutely everything is going down. Fisk has, basically control of the FBI and a bunch of the crime families and all this different kind of stuff. And for once, Matt made, the big brain move. I feel like this is the first time this whole season that maybe we haven't been playing into Fisk's plan.
Yeah.
And he's in the penthouse waiting for him.
Yeah. And Nadim has basically figured out.
Everything's going on. Yeah. Honestly, I'm not even sure if I would be against Matt killing Fisk at this point. There's a part of me that still wants him to stick to his code, but on the other hand, given how much his control has gone, it sort of seems like the only way to cut off the head, but I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. So as always, full-length reactions up with the Patreon. The next episode 11, is up for early access on the Patreon if you want to go ahead and check that out, as well as get, early access to all the other stuff we have on the channel. And yeah, thank you just for being here. Thank you for joining us, for watching, for hanging out. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. Hopefully you stick around. We would love to have you with us. And all that being said, let's just get into Daredevil Season 3, Episode 10.
Let's take some calls from the request line.
Hold up, what? What is happening?
That was such a different vibe.
Is this Karen?
I feel like
years
possibly.
ago? Dang, that's sick. Oh, dang, it is. Okay, I actually want to see what's going on though, because she had we've gotten hints at her backstory, but I want to see.
Yeah, with her brother, right?
Yeah.
Professor Reed called my thesis bromidic. Do you know what bromidic means?
Yeah, it means dull, right?
Oh, dang.
Taking kind of a gap year.
Oh, so she's dealing. Okay.
Really? Okay.
Jeez. Okay, this is not.
Yeah, she was very different back then.
Let me get a grant.
That'll be 100.
Help me out. I can give you 60.
60, that's beer money.
Okay.
Oh shoot, bro! You gotta be careful. Oh, dang! Watch out! Oh, what the?
This is her brother?
Attachment is the root of suffering. Give it back.
Jeez, no, I don't think so. Maybe.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I didn't quite catch that.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Namaste.
Dang.
Okay, I'm interested.
Whoa, that.
I like that sort of cold open or whatever, because it really contrasts with
Karen
her
now.
Yeah, she's very different.
Yeah. No, completely.
And I feel like, yeah, I guess it has something to do with the brother then, that changed her completely, right? Because I think that she ended up accidentally doing something, right, to end up killing him or whatever. Yeah, it feels like some sort of, if I had to make a guess, it feels like there was an accident,
How'd we do?
Ooh, thank God for midterms.
Yeah, why is there?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
What was that?
Penny's place?
Hey. Yeah, I know. I just, I overslept.
Oh, did it?
I stayed at Rhiannon's. Okay, relax. I'll be there in a minute, okay?
Shoot. Work? I love this show, man. This is such a just different feel and such the perfect
so
time for
different.
this.
Yeah, it's so open, we're always dealing with the city and stuff like that, and here it's way different.
What is it? VT? What is that? What's the? Where are we? Vermont?
I don't know.
Shoot, yeah. I mean, Is this like her parents' place? Maybe. I'm not to expose people, but I worked in a lot of restaurants, and I don't know if they would have had problems with cocaine. Yeah, because they're
you might be
closed.
right.
Yeah.
Karen?
Sorry.
Hey, you were Lynch's picking up pastries.
Oh, dang. What a legend.
Wow.
Sorry, I was at the bakery getting pastries, but they're not ready yet.
Yeah, it was my bad, Pop. I had to work on the grill, so I asked her to go.
Dang.
To make coffee and set the tables, but it's all under control, okay?
Get to it then.
That's a heck of a job, man. Running a restaurant by yourself. Oh, come on, bro.
601, Karen.
Nice to see you too. Eggs and sausage?
It's not too much trouble for you.
The disadvantages of living in a small town.
Sausage and eggs?
I want the BLT today.
Really?
Where's Dad?
Liver's here.
No, Sckye already came this week.
Oh, it's a new.
Oh.
He's buying a new.
How could you do this without talking to me? This grill costs $5,000. How are we gonna pay for that?
Pat Cardo says they're gonna reopen the ski runs real.
Yeah, but bro, that's a ton of money.
Jake, we gotta send it back.
No, we're not. You said you had something you want me to sign. It's gonna be okay. You'll figure something out, honey. You always do.
Shoot. Yeah, maybe she doesn't want to, though.
Oh,
Jeez.
that's why drug money, is...
Everything okay?
Define okay.
Karen, honey, you're starting to remind me of my wife.
Jeez, man.
Anything else?
New eggs would be nice.
What?
Oh. Goodness.
Oh, shoot.
Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez.
Be a little
Okay.
careful.
Yeah, no, it's been dry lately.
Oh, no, man.
Fresh eggs. Just dropped them. Stupid.
Please show hand-eye coordination improves 110% when you're sober.
Oh.
Do we have a regular order set up at Cisco, or do we have to call it in every time?
Why would you suddenly feel the need for that?
Because I'm trying to steal your position of power in the...
You caught me. Fine, I do drugs. Right? I'm a big junkie. Thanks for the intervention. I won't touch it again. Are we gonna be done?
That's not...
He wasn't even saying that.
What?
Read it.
No, I deferred.
Yeah, I deferred you.
Oh.
I believe the traditional response is thank you.
No. How could you do this?
Oh, is he
he's thinking
taking
that-
over
yeah.
for her? Dang.
Yeah, I think he's
man.
thinking about her, right? So,
That's crazy.
You can't go to college. You miss me too much.
What are you doing, bro?
Seriously. You gonna go?
No, I'm not going anywhere.
Nothing's permanent, Karen.
Bacon Corners is. Sometimes I feel like I could burn that diner down and it would just respawn by morning.
Not if you use diesel.
That'll come in useful when I can't find the $5,000 to pay for that grill.
It shouldn't be on you to take care of him and your brother.
Yeah, I mean, that's understandable.
That's all he's got left to my mom.
You're trapping yourself with that guilt shit.
She's just a good person. I mean, it's a fine line.
If you want to make some real money, you could always come work with me full time. And you and me together, we could take this thing to the next level.
yeah, this.
Yeah,
is
bro, but what's the next level, man? That's sketchy.
Yeah, but even though it might be decent money, I feel like it's, especially with her, it seems like it's destroying her in the process.
Yeah. Well, and like I said, also, when you go to the next level, it's like, who are you getting involved with, right? Like what, who are you getting your supply from? Are they ever going to let you stop? Like,
Hey, Dad.
oh no.
What's going on? Dad said I had to come back right away. You made,
Karen cakes. That's right. We're celebrating. We won't be able to once you go off to college now, will we?
Oh, you didn't.
You told him?
I mean,
That you can only defer Georgetown twice, you'd have to reapply. So you're going next term.
damn it, Kevin, no.
look, he's trying to get her to help her get her life together. Kinda,
Yeah,
and that's understandable. Sometimes you got to force.
Sometimes you need to
that
force
a
people
little
to.
bit.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's just what needs to happen.
It's obvious you're bored here. It's affecting your work. Well, you're late all the time. You go out most nights running around with that Todd Neiman loser.
Oh,
You think people don't know what he does?
Oh,
Do you
jeez.
think that I don't know what he does?
Oh, bro, I don't know about confronting her is the...
If I leave here, this place will go under in a week. I'm sorry, but Mom used to do everything around here, and now I have to.
Okay, guys.
I run the front. I do the books.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Failing for years, and you won't admit it. You just keep clinging to it because you think Mom's gonna find her way back here somehow. Well, Mom hated this place. She hated this whole town, and you never saw.
Shoot.
She loved you. That is the only reason she stuck around. She felt like she was dying here a long time before she got cancer.
Oh.
You ever wonder why Mom kept buying lottery tickets? She was hoping that if she ever got a second chance, she would get us the hell out of here. Well, Mom never got to find out, so let's see, huh?
Put that down!
Shoot.
Mom lost again. We all lose.
That's brutal, man.
Yeah, it's rough. It is rough.
There's a lot going on there.
It's a very human situation.
Yeah.
You know, there's no like.
No, it's not just like one side. It's
Yeah.
it's messy and
Where you going?
I'm a little worried about this dude. A little
Yeah.
bit, just a little bit,
yeah.
right?
Before you sent that college letter.
I'm not talking to you, asshole.
Yeah, I mean like your brother's on your side, man.
Hey, does Bernie know you sell Todd? Maybe he should. What did you just say?
Oh no.
Just go inside.
Please, let's go. Let's go.
Oh no. Oh, Kevin.
Yeah, I feel like you gotta let him go. I feel like you gotta let him go right now. It's dangerous to escalate. But like, bro, Karen getting involved in this, it's like, it's just not the right call. Like,
Yeah, and look, I don't agree with like how the dad is going about it, but I don't know if he's wrong.
yeah, I feel like in this, maybe you need to let the diner go. I don't know what to say. I don't think it's worth doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I don't know if she's doing this to make money for the diner or she's doing this for herself.
Okay, well, if it is, then definitely she shouldn't be doing this.
Babe, take it easy.
Yeah, I mean,
careful,
look.
bro. Freaking drinking and taking freaking.
Oh, what the heck?
You get the hell away from my.
Oh no,
Oh, snap.
Kevin! Oh no, bro! Oh no! What? Oh jeez! Oh!
You get away from him, Todd.
Oh! Yeah, you gotta.
Crazy!
Bro, but she's like.
Oh no!
She can't
And she's gonna crash. She's gonna
drive,
crash.
dude.
And that's how he dies. And then she was under like the influence, so then everyone's gonna think that.
This doesn't matter with you. I was gonna fix it. I was gonna fix it.
No, I mean he
I don't
was
believe.
scared.
I don't believe that.
Yeah.
I already lost Bob. Watch it out!
Oh crap.
Was he not wearing a seatbelt?
I don't know. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Dude, the poor girl. Like, and then all the stuff that's happened since then, like, just even in this show.
You weren't there. Bernie's gonna say it was just Kevin in the car.
Oh, man.
He's gonna admit.
Really?
That's crazy.
That's-
He says we suffered enough. You'd go to prison.
For
That's crazy that he would do that.
Your brother wasn't alive for this. I need you to leave. I don't want you here, Karen.
that's hard. I really get it though. Dang.
It's tough. Yeah, I see. You know, I disagree with the
Dad's
dad.
decision.
I think the dad
But it's
is weak.
I
in a
get it.
sense. But I
get
totally
it.
understand. You know, a lot of times I think that people would automatically just blame the dad, but I understand.
And he found out where she is somehow. Fisk.
Yeah, like that.
So I mean, I don't know exactly when things are going down, but that's gonna happen sometime.
Sounds like someone's coming in. Oh, is it? This
is the priest.
Priest.
He's like, what the-
You down here?
Will it offend you if I say I'll be glad to be gone?
You're in the basement of a church, bro. No, it's
I'm getting ready to say mass. You could come up if you'd like.
Not Catholic.
Hell, if you get strict about it, neither are most of the people who come here.
I mean, it's true.
A little ritual, a little ancient wisdom.
yeah. I mean, dude, this guy's sermons are fire. So
Troubled soul.
Jesus, am I that transparent?
I mean, but a little bit. Like you don't need to.
no, like you're great, Karen, but kinda.
Father, what do you do when you realize that you've lost?
A man I helped raise as a boy came to see me recently.
Yeah, you're that transparent too, Father.
I had a choice of evils. He blames me for the ones I chose. I just have to find a way to live with it.
Like you just have to.
We have to realize, Karen, that whatever it is you have done, it can still be redeemed. Do you so the kindness come to mass?
Also, I kind of feel like the whole redemption thing, like that doesn't have to be religiously based. You know, like I think that you still have potential for redemption in an earthly sense.
Yeah, because
if you help some kid or start a new life somewhere else, it's like, yes, you may have hurt your family and father and whatever beyond repair, but it still doesn't mean you can't do good.
There was one person, an employee that I let become my friend, James Wesley. I've read his file. He was murdered.
Yeah, and he's gonna kill Karen for it.
But Karen Page killed Wesley. If there's something you want me to do, just ask. I want you to kill Karen Page.
I like how I didn't even hesitate. Like,
Yeah.
Consider it done. What does Fisk want with Karen?
He wants her killed.
Dang it.
after all this time of trying to prevent it,
What's going on in this church, bro? What's the lighting?
it's a different vibe, you know.
He's downstairs. There are no cameras in the bedroom.
Come on, Matt. You can't.
Hold
You
on, what are we gonna
have
do?
strategic advantage. Don't you dare give this up now.
How long until he gets here?
Oh, seconds.
Yeah, bro, you can figure that out. What are you talking
If I
about?
have to tell him you were here,
Yeah. Yeah, you'll never get in again.
you'll never have another chance like this.
Where are we going, Dex?
Just keep going straight.
Yeah, but does he save Karen or not? You know?
Innocent people have been killed.
Wait for me over there. Keep the car running.
Come on, Nadim. You gotta step it up, dude. This is your moment.
Don't worry, partner. I'll do us proud.
We have been called upon.
Nadim, can you do it, bro?
One of the people we thought were fighting for us. We are not strong, but we are not stable.
You do what you have to do.
You do what you have to do. What does
does
that
that
mean?
mean?
Because we will not accept that we are weak. I am proud of all of you for coming here despite your fears.
No.
Even when the night is darkest.
Karen Page!
Oh, shoot.
Where is Karen Page?
He's just gonna. Oh, man. Jeez, is he gonna kill everybody? Oh, shoot.
Hello, Karen. It's nice to see you again.
Oh, that was sick. Let's go, baby. Let's go. And this, I mean, come on, it's in a church. This is just so Daredevil. It's not even funny. Ooh. Shoot, man, come on, Matt, you got this. Come on.
Bro.
Oh!
No.
No! Okay, kill him, dude. Take him down. Shoot. Watch out, bro! Forgive him, but fight for him.
I can get everyone out. But you have to get them away from the nave.
Okay, nice. There we go, using our advantages. Oh. Shoot, man.
I feel like you guys should just run, like sprint.
I don't know, he's gonna use the people. Oh, shoot. Nice. Come on.
Nice. You just sprint now. Run.
Oh, dang. Go.
Shoot, what?
Dang. Go. Watch out. Go. That was a sick shot. Take him. Shoot. Oh, dang.
What the heck?
Whoa, is he
How
throwing the
fast is he-
beads?
Yeah, like.
Oh, dang.
Matt, come on, bro.
Come on, man. Matt, come on.
Like, bro, you made this decision. You gave up Fisk. You gotta freaking see this through right here.
What is that?
Is it a candle holder or something?
Good. I mean, smack him, bro. Knock him off.
He's not omnipotent. So,
No,
we can-
he's not even as good as
yeah.
Matt. Push. Oh, good. Dang, Matt.
Sneak up behind him. Speak up.
Shoot. Push him. Get him.
Hurry while he's distracted.
Yes.
Hurry.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
There he goes.
I can't let him leave.
Oh, no.
Is he gone?
Oh, dang
I knew
it.
it, bro. Come on. This is so dumb.
Okay, that ending is evil. Because the music at the end, they were like, it was like a choir, like the Daredevil theme.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow. That was awesome. That might be like one of my favorite episodes this whole season. Honestly.
Yeah, that was really cool.
That was so tight. That was just so clean. Everything was done perfectly.
Yeah. I like getting the sort of backstory on Karen finally.
Oh, it was heartbreaking, man.
Yeah.
That was brutal.
Yeah, it definitely I like being able to kind of see, how should I say, like reasons why she is how she kind of is.
Of course.
And then also kind of giving more context to like how should I say, like,
well, her dad and stuff.
Yeah, and what she really wants,
Yeah.
that desire for redemption.
Yeah. Which explains why she's so like always kind of seeking justice, almost to a like she doesn't have any self-preservation. Like she's always like sticking her neck out and like doing something because she thinks it's right.
Yeah, to the point where it's dumb.
To the point where it's dumb, or she's gonna get hurt, or she even puts other people in danger.
Yeah.
Because she's so desperate for redemption.
Yeah.
Which is like beautiful. I don't know if they planned that this whole time. Probably not. Just kind of knowing how television works and stuff, or at least just kind of generally how some of these things work. But the fact that they found a way to tie that in then is beautiful. Like that.
It is cool.
That's really well done.
Yeah, I mean, I will say, like, how should I say? Because it's one of those things. I always do this. I always want to make sure that like, you know, I don't like over assume. But just because, you know, a character, for example, gets like, you know, like a villain or something gets like a backstory.
Sure.
My views have not changed.
On Karen?
Yes.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? No. I'm not gonna say like
I just think
some of her actions.
I think it's more human. I understand.
I'm not
more.
saying I'm just kind of explaining that. You know?
Yeah, no, 1,000%.
Because like still,
look, Karen
doesn't.
I love her. She's great.
Yeah,
but she's not always the smartest sometimes. And
yes,
and that's what makes her great sometimes. But it sometimes leads to really bad decisions.
Yeah,
and
that's just how it is.
No backstory is going to change. It's really cool. I love the backstory. And
I agree.
It does kind of explain a lot of that. But yeah.
No, but it is nice to kind of see like, yeah, the more of the context to, it's not just like, oh, and she's just, you know, whatever. It's like, oh, okay, I get it. Like there's a little more, whatever.
I really appreciate the nuance too, though. Like it's very easy to say, okay, we're going to make a backstory for this character and have it be so that you understand where she's coming from because, you know, her parents treat her terribly or whatever. But it's not. And so
it's not super clear.
That got me, man, more than anything that's happened to Matt this season. And it's silly, but it's because it was like just this, it was so real and it was so like human. And it was just this series of choices where none of them were good. And like, obviously, there's always a better choice, and that's obviously the difficulty of life is trying to figure that out. But it was so real seeing like, oh, there's not a clear good choice here. This is just a terrible situation.
And it's not just like, you know, you're sitting at a table and you're like, oh, will you choose this or this? Like sometimes it's like, you know, you're freaking in hot water as you're trying to choose.
Oh, you're in it, man.
You know
it's like it's his son that just died. His wife died or whatever. I think she died, right? Yeah, she had cancer. Yeah, she died. Like his wife died before, and like that's brutal. That is hard, and
yeah, it's like I completely think that
it's understandable how you would kind of like blame your daughter, like, or would have a hard time being able to not blame. Does that make any sense? Like, I'm sure he doesn't want to blame her, and I'm sure he can logically sit there and say, hey, it wasn't her fault. But that's obviously why it's so complex, is because all these people are connected in the same way that it breaks Karen's heart to hear him say that. It breaks his heart to see her.
Yeah. And I also think that, and I'm not trying to like completely justify his actions.
No, I just think it's cool. I think it's well written. Not cool. It's not cool.
Yeah. But like, how should I say? Like, you know, it's hard for him to, there's so many complications. Like he isn't actually seeing it from her perspective. Like, and he can't, it's almost impossible.
Of course.
Because he didn't go through what she went through. And so understanding that, and then some of the biases he might have and things like that, right? It's like, it's one of those things where it's like clearly like, even let's say she was just doing drugs for the sake of the family and was trying to get money. It's like to him, it's hard to know that, you know.
Well, and how do you trust that, right? It's like because she is doing that, and because, you know, she's been showing up late and stuff like that, which like it with zero context is like the actions of an addict, and I think she was addicted even with context.
I do think that she was,
right? And so it's like it's hard to, you can't trust an addict, and it's hard to understand that. Watching a movie or anything if you've never run into that, but it's like that's the nature of it. That's why it's such a like a vicious thing, not just for the person but for everybody around them, because it corrodes trust. The person can't trust themselves almost. And so like and then add on to the complication of all the other craziness and like the boyfriend and everything else there. It's like,
well, like for example, like the car crash, like I don't, it's like factually, I don't think you could attribute it to her being not sober, actually. I think it's mainly because she was distracted and she was scared.
Oh, 100%.
Right? And she was talking to him and he was like, you know, they were having this whole discussion. But it's like, from an outsider's perspective, it's like, bro, you were drinking and you were taking, you know, cocaine. Coke. It's like, I'm going to assume that you were just, you know, out of it. Like, I don't know what to say, you know? And so that's why it's like, I can understand the dad. I think still that he like made a lot of mistakes and things like that. And that's why I think that he's a little bit of like he's a weaker person, you know, he can't take certain things and he's not really there, you know, for, I feel like his family almost, you know,
which is, I think like, and I like that they did this because I think that it's really interesting. I was like thinking about this a little bit in the episode. I think it's a really interesting idea that it's like, oh, if you have a great couple and like whatever, like a beautiful marriage or something like that, there is this kind of like codependency because you're a team. And so like it is destroyed when that person dies. And I don't know. I know that's like weird, but I was just thinking about that. And I think that that's what's so like tragic about it is it's like, yeah, that is the way of things. And that's a beautiful thing. But then like, however many years into it, it's like your wife dies of cancer or old age or whatever. It's like you have lost, and not just in the poetic sense, like your second half, man. Like actually you're like, dude, I didn't pay the bills the whole time we were married. She always did the bills.
That's
I
true.
don't freaking know how to do that. And I'm not excusing.
I'm not saying
I just
are.
thought
Yeah.
that was a really interesting and like accurate thing they show, because I feel like that happens a lot, and it's something that people don't always think of, where it's like you are a team, and so you lean on your teammate and be like, all right, you're good at this, I'm good at this, I'm gonna do this thing, you do that thing. And so yeah, you're totally right to a certain extent. He wasn't good at certain things, and it wasn't his strong suit. And I kind of wonder if some of that is because it's like, yeah, maybe his wife was a little better at that, and that's how they did it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I just will say though that like he's still like I feel like the death, like while that should cause, of course, like you're not covering for certain things, but like ultimately, with that like love of whoever, you have to think about like, okay, like now what do I have to do? Maybe I'm not like you have to try. So I can't cling to the restaurant or something, because he's clearly like weaker in a sense of like, oh, he's not like whatever, like another couple or something like that, which is why I think that you can kind of like whatever, put blame on the dad or whatever you want us to call it, in that sense, and then even like it's crazy because like, even the brother, like it's like, of course, like I get it, it's just so real, dude, and that's what makes it really cool.
It's so understandable, and it's just all these like things that compound,
and that's why it's never like, oh, you freaking said no to this and it was the end. It was like, no, it's like you're compiling all these issues.
That's so real.
And it slowly gets there, and then it like you can't back out.
And it's with everybody, right? It's like, well, why is Karen, doing drugs and hanging out with this guy? Like, yeah, okay, she probably wants some independence. Yeah, she's probably unhappy in this town. Yeah. Her mom also just died, bro. And then there's all the stress at the restaurant because her dad's freaking out because her mom died, and he doesn't know how to handle it. Why do you think the brother's freaking out? Because he sees that same thing, and he's dealing with the mom died, but then he also sees her like
he's trying to like
help Karen out because he wants to. Yeah, it's like, it's so. It's all the boyfriend's fault. I'm kidding. Just like, he's the only one there's no excuse for.
Well, I mean, like that could be a little bit like,
I'm kidding.
I'm kidding. No, I mean, if you want to get into it, it's like, I mean, honestly, I don't think he was like a bad guy. Like,
no, I think he's maybe a little bit of like a, a unsavory character.
Yeah, but I still think he did like her.
He did. I think he wasn't a great influence was my only point.
Of course, I don't think he was a great influence, but sometimes that's just what happens. Not everyone's a great influence, and sometimes it just works out. But I do think that it was just unfortunate. I think the brother overreacted a little bit, and not everyone's as patient as other people, and so it's like it's one of those situations where it's like unfortunate. I don't know what to say. You can't really say like, oh, whatever.
Visually, it was just so crazy too.
It was
because it was in. I think it was in Vermont. I saw something. I think that's so cool. Like it was such a great idea, and obviously it played into the story. But it's just like it's all in New York, and you don't even realize how New York it is until you're not in New York for a second. I was like, wow, it just felt so different, and it added to this like completely different feel to the episode.
Yeah. And then really quick, I want to talk about I keep forgetting his name. Latham?
Father Lantham, I think. Yeah, dude.
His I really like his sort of like interactions. They're really.
I'm so sad. He's like my favorite.
I just forgot that he died.
Yeah, he got a freaking pole thrown through him. It wasn't even like that's got to be the most horrible way. He got stabbed with a pole.
How does that even, dude? What is this character? Why does he get to do that? Why does he get to throw things that fast? I just don't get it. Come on. Why can't Matt? Dude,
Jeez, Matt, step it up. Start playing some baseball.
That's what I was literally about to say, bro. Step it up. Start pitching. Come on, like, what is this guy? Goodness. Starting to piss me off a little bit. He's taking the rosary beads and throwing them like.
Bro, when I saw it, I was like, come on. Okay, that was actually really well done. On a side note, I was like smiling to myself because they kept using all the church. Like he chucked a free collection basket at Matt and smacked him in the head. And there's money everywhere. I was like,
why
laughing.
is there a freaking bowl?
And I just thought that was funny. They did a good job like taking all of the different like church stuff and were chucking it. I thought that was funny.
And I also like the little conversation about like the whole redemption. You know, it's kind of an interesting, because like I was wondering, it's always that thing of like you did something bad in the past and now it's like, what do you do? Like, do you live with it? Do you move on? Do you try to fix it? You know, that whole thing. I was curious as to what he was going to say. And the redemption thing is a kind of interesting thing because it's like, I feel like it's not the redemption of like having your dad forgive you almost, you know, but it's almost like you need to redeem yourself in your own eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Well, because it's I feel like it's the flip side of another thing where it's like, look, there are going to be things that you have to do that are right, that are the right thing, that other people will not think, whatever, whether it's your dad or something else, will not think it's the right thing. And you have to do it anyway.
Yeah.
And so if that's true, the opposite is true, is that what, like your redemption, while you want that forgiveness, and that isn't something that you shouldn't strive for, it is not dependent on other people.
Yeah, it's not.
And so it's not even just redeeming it to yourself. Literally, I would just say your redemption is not dependent on other people. I don't care if nobody sees that.
Yeah, because
it, just like the good you do is not dependent on other people, the evil isn't either in the end. And it affects other people, and you want to, rectify that in any way that you can, but still.
Yeah, I just think that like forgiveness, like trying to get other people to forgive you is not what he's trying to say, no. And it's not redemption.
And that's not redemption.
Right. And so it's cool because, there's a sense of like very physical, how should I say, like just factual, like realism in it of like, if you need to fix, you need to fix it yourself and you need to believe that it is fixed because it's almost impossible to rely on other people to like, change, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to be doing that. Yeah. And so it's a cool way to kind of like get it to her, even though like, she may not be like, she's more probably like, oh, I don't really care about the whole like, redemption thing and things like that. It's like a good method of like explaining it to her, and that's cool. I like that because it truly could help her, get some of that redemption. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I thought that was an interesting sort of answer.
He died nobly. Like he died well.
He did.
He had a good death.
Yeah, and despite whatever he, I think that in a way, that is a redemption in a way, right? Like he may have made some mistakes and things like that, but like, bro,
dude, I feel like that kind of stuff, like self-sacrifice. To me, that I feel like that's such a revealing thing too. Mm-hmm. It's like, dude, if that's what you do on the precipice of life and death, then like there is like I don't know. I know it sounds like really silly to be like there is good in you, but there is like if you are not a good person, you don't make that call.
Yeah,
because that is the greatest call. That's the most you can ever give.
Yeah, it is complete.
And I don't care whether it's instinct or not, man. To have an instinct like that is because you've trained yourself to have that instinct. Because the natural instinct is to be like, screw that, dude. I don't want to get hurt. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Like it's not like it's a math problem as far as like redemption. But to me, I'm like, yeah, like that's just if you sacrifice your life for somebody.
Yeah, and I think that Matt knows.
Yeah. That was a cool moment. I really liked that.
It's also cool to see them him whispering.
Yeah.
And the fact that I don't know, it's cool because like even though it's just like a mechanical thing, it's cool to see that like I don't know, it gives a different vibe of like, his last words. Like Matt doesn't need to be there next.
Well, and it even makes me wonder if he was like saying that necessarily for Matt, or he was just saying that. Like you're saying, it changes it, and I really like that. So it doesn't make it like, Matt, you should know, like I did it for you. It's like that would be a little bit different.
Like,
he's just kind of like he needs to like say this, and it's not about necessarily communicating it, but Matt, because he's Matt, hears it,
and it's like cool.
I don't know. Yeah, that was really cool. I really like that. I like the whole fight in the church. It's just so Daredevil. Like it's so gothic and perfect visually.
Yeah.
And even that like there's like a final shot where there's just like the cross behind it. Like Matt is so, and I don't know if this is just some of the runs of Daredevil or this has always been what Daredevil is, but at least in the show, that's so like I really like how they have continued to play with religious imagery and visuals and stuff like that. It's really cool. And it just fits. It's just like part of Daredevil to me now.
Yeah. And speaking of, I think the final shot reminds me.
Oh, is that like the Pieta?
Pieta, right?
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. Like I
don't know if it was doing that on purpose or not.
I feel like they would do something like that.
Maybe
it feels like that type of show.
That's true. I didn't even think. That's a good catch, man. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I don't know. Just
yeah.
Because I think did they have a statue of it in there somewhere? I feel like I've seen it in there somewhere. Or something.
In this church? I don't know. I didn't see.
Some sort of like replica or something small.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I was just laughing because I was like watching what they would or wouldn't break. They like to touch it and then set up stuff to break. I was just laughing. Anyway, as always, fully thrashes up on the Patreon, guys. Next week's reaction, episode 11, is up for early access if you guys want to go ahead and check that out. And yeah, thank you just for being here. Thank you for joining us, for watching. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. Especially if you stuck around the whole video, welcome. Hopefully you stick around. We would love to have you along. We're doing a lot more Daredevil and Punisher and stuff like that afterwards. And if you do, we will see you all in the next video.